Hello everyone. Today, Case is going up against Horlick in the game of Overwatch. Here, let me really just cover rules because the game hasn't really even started yet. Okay, so, Chloe, you want to read this?
Yeah, I can. Just 1 second.
Sorry, I started on Overwatch today.
Yeah. So the first game mode is going to be control, and both teams are going to attempt to capture the same objective point. It's similar to King of the Hill. They must reach 100%, which is going to be shown up in the top middle, and they will constantly swap control and push each other into overtime. So they're just going to battle out to 100% on the objective.
Well said. And, today, as I said, Case will be going into Horlick. And, yeah, sorry. Looks like Case, well, yeah, let's just get this, started. So, Case already looks like they're going to be running a Brawl comp, and then Horlick is running a, I don't really know what that is. I want to say it's almost dive-like, except they have Hog. Which, I don't really know. Chloe, how do you feel about that?
Sure. Definitely be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Crazy Crafter going in a bit far forward, and he's gonna get surrounded by several people from Horlick. He's still alive somehow. I don't really know how. Okay, Aerial AJ gets a nice pick on the Moira. Okay. Free Wi-Fi also gets a pick on the Reaper. Case now moving forward. Crazy Crafter finding a pick on the Doomfist. Free Wi-Fi moving in, using his beam. Crazy Crafter getting another pick, and Case is now able to push Horlick off of the point. Very nice first fight, really. Case already has Shatter, while Horlick doesn't really have any ults just yet. Okay, Aerial AJ getting dived on, but makes it out alive. Switch to Aerial AJ's perspective really quick. Okay, Coach gunning the Winston, getting as much damage in as possible. Okay, Horlick really engaging now. Okay, Bob comes out. The Shatter comes out as well. Several ults are just coming out here. Okay. The Meteor Strike comes out. Looks like Aerial AJ could survive here. And she does! Actually, huge plays from Case. Able to survive. Chloe, how do you feel about that fight so far?
The Case definitely worked really well together. They used good ults. Definitely because they're building more of them, they already have window. And they're going to get Blizzard in the next couple seconds. Definitely a composition change may be needed pretty soon from Horlick, though.
True. Also, Aerial AJ's very confident walking towards the Winston. Very interesting decision. Case instantly loses both of its supports. This is a bit of an unlucky situation for Case here. And it looks like Case is going to get pushed off. 4 people now down, about to be 5. Or not. Free Wi-Fi able to make it out of the fight. Alright. Now, Case gathering up with 3 ultimates. They're going to start getting ready here. They're soon going to make another push, and, yeah. And just get ready to fight. Okay. Aerial AJ getting some good damage in. Crazy Crafter taking a lot of damage on the sideline. Oh, out comes the grab from Free Wi-Fi. Gets taken out. Aerial AJ getting dived on by the Lucio. Gets taken out as well. Looks like the res does come out for Aerial AJ. Beepapu gets taken out. Okay, out comes the Blizzard from Leah Fox. Lots of utility, but looks like Case isn't finding those picks. It looks like they're gonna start aggressing once again. Now that they have free Wi-Fi back, looks like the Shatter could be coming out pretty soon here. Aerial HA gets taken out. Leah Fox gets taken out. Free Wi-Fi also gets taken out. Case is gonna have to back up here. It looks like Case is once again being pushed away from the point. Chloe, how do you feel about this very interesting change of events?
I'm not sure exactly what to feel because that composition from Horlick is quite strange, but for some reason it's working for them. Case is definitely gonna have to use their ults pretty quickly and just get somebody to touch.
Oh, yep. Looks like the Deadeye comes out from Horlick. 2 kills. Stops the shatter. Case just getting torn apart here. And it looks like Case is just not going to be able to survive that fight. The first round is actually going to be going to Horlick. A very, very good first round for both teams. Starts out with Horlick pushing on the point, making it to 11, and then losing a team fight to Case. Case holds the point for a while, up to like 84%, and then Horlick just reverse swings it just like Case did, and then they hold it till the end. Very, very interesting back and forth, but yeah. And now it looks like Case getting ready, switching up their comp a bit, and so did Horlick. Horlick actually took on both of the flying DPS. A very interesting choice. Chloe, do you see any like big combos on either team that could happen here? Because
Well, there is a big push with the Hog's ult that you could easily get a bunch of people off of the side of the map, for sure. EMP grab could work. I mean, Shatter grab could work.
Aerial AJ getting dived down by Winston. I think Aerial AJ makes it out alive? Yeah. Okay, looks like Case now aggressing onto the point. Crazy Crafter almost going off the map. Was able to save himself though. Crazy Crafter getting a nice long distance fire strike on that Ana. Okay, the res comes out from Horlick, getting Vitamin Dust back. Okay, Aerial AJ able to take out the Mercy. It looks like it's just Echo alone up there. Looks like Aerial AJ tried to take on the Echo and they both die. Very interesting trade. And without Echo's DPS and it's Logi turn to McCree. Okay, Monk goes off the map. Okay, counter charge comes out from Doomfist. Case now pushing forward. They've gotten like 2 picks here. Both the supports are down. Horlick is probably going to be a lot more careful here. Okay, that's a 3rd pick. And Crazy Crafter goes down trying to help his team push. And it looks like Case is able to push Horlick back. Okay. Chloe, do you see any combos here? Because I think there is something that could happen here.
I mean, they could do like they did the first time. They use Bob and they use Shatter. Case just used Rally. And then they do have EMP and Grab, so EMP Grab.
Oh, the huge EMP. Oh, lots of damage coming out. And it looks like Case able to instantly like wipe almost all of Horlick. Okay, Joe Mac gets taken out. The Shatter comes out to try and prevent this monkey from making it to point, but it looks like he and Lucio both get there, but they both get taken out. Deadeye comes out, only picks Aerial AJ, and that is the end of the second map, which goes to Case. Oh, sorry, second round, not map. My apologies. Chloe, any thoughts on this game thus far?
Yeah, definitely very even matchup. Just player-wise, still comp for Horlick. A little strange, but if it works for them, well, I mean, God, it does, because it's definitely an odd one.
Yeah. I think it is very interesting to see a non-conventional comp played like this. Which I'm not saying like it's a bad comp, it's just not really seen like anywhere. But it looks like Case switching to a double shield comp here. Very interesting choice. Well, actually, not... Well, actually probably one of like, the better choices, because Brawl, while trying to get up close, will just get booped into the well. But, yeah. Okay, looks like Case now aggressing here. Getting a lot of poke damage in. Horlick is back to having a Pharah. Gets a pick on aerial AJ. Okay. Case trying to do more damage, but the Pharah is just dealing so much that Case just isn't able to stay up. Lots of Case's members get taken out, and Case is gonna have to pull back. And it looks like Horlick is not able to capture the point, and they have Barrage. This could actually be kind of deadly. Pharah was already doing enough damage with base attacks, and now Pharah is going to also have ult. Okay, aerial AJ gets a nice pick on the Lucio. And out comes the Barrage, finding 4. Huge play from Italogy. Yeah, Chloe, what do you think of that? That was a really big play.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna bring Case back, but it was a really good play.
Yeah. That was a fantastic play. That was just, wow, chef's kiss. Oh, it's Laji fighting Leo Fox. Looks like Leo Fox is not able to find the pick on the Pharah. And it looks like Case is now just going to start getting picked off here if they aren't careful. And there goes 2 more of Case's members. There goes 3rd. There goes 4. It looks like Case is going to once again be suffering from these fights here. They need to start getting in a pushing force here. Okay, Case now going to be making their way towards what seems to be going to be the final fight here if they don't win this. Exology gets hacked. Leo Fox getting a lot of damage in. Bob does come out, so does... Okay, Nano comes out. Bongo, and... yeah. Okay, 2 picks going out on either side. Okay, Beeple Boo also gets taken out. I don't think Case has any more healing. Aerial AJ finding a pick on Vitamin Dust. Aerial AJ just running, trying to keep away from this Pharah. In case 2 more members were taken out. Close range Barrage gets 2, gets 3, gets... and that's 4, and that is the first map for Horlick. Big plays from both teams. Horlick popping off with the Pharah. So far, very good for both teams. And hopefully we'll be seeing the Barrage here. And an insane play. I gotta say, that was quite interesting to watch. What do you think, Chloe?
I was really, I mean, well played out and well thought through for that person.
Yeah. And, yeah. So, really quick, do you want to cover the next map's rules?
I can if you want me to.
Alright, perfect. I'll pull it up.
So the next round is going to be hybrid. Attackers are going to attempt to capture the first point and then escort a payload to the end of the map. Defenders are going to try to stop the attackers from capturing the point and stopping the payload. The payload is going to be moving based off of the number of players on the payload. Max speed goes when there are 3 players touching or around the area of the payload. The maps that could be chosen are Eichenwald, Blizzard World, Dubani, Hollywood, and Kings Row.
Alright. And since I wasn't able to do it last time, I'm going to see if I can do a rapid-fire round of the current lineup. So, really quick, we have Crazy Crafter, aka Luke. We have Riley, Langefeld, aka Free Wi-Fi. We have Ariel, who is Ariel AJ. We have Leo Fox, who is Leo Fox. And then we have M the Man, or just M. And then finally we have Robin, also Bebop Boo. This is the lineup we had in last round, and I don't think there are going to be any changes after this round.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so, I don't think we'll be seeing any changes until afterwards. And now we shall see how this goes. We don't really know when they're going to be starting, so while we're here, Chloe, is there anything you want to talk about? Just in that game, besides, like, just the Pharah, because the Pharah was popping off. I mean, I know Case also had their moments, but that Pharah was, wow.
I'm just more so surprised that neither team really did the Ursa Hog on that last map with the big pit in the middle to make it more easy to pull people in and out.
Yeah, with, like, the well, yeah. Well, I mean, each team ran one of those two. Because, Case ran the double shield with Orisa, but then Horlick ran the other comp with the Hog. So, I don't know. It's like a weird situation where it's like, you saw both the characters, just not on the same team. Yeah. Let me think. Also, I think there was a, whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, it was, we didn't really see much comp change from Case other than in between rounds.
Yeah, there was barely any comp change.
Yeah, I think that was kind of odd because we saw Horlick switch around a few times, but Case never really, like, changed up their comp much. I mean, the most they changed it was switching to double shield on that last round, but that was, like, about it. And looks like we will be going into King's Row, so I'm going to quickly switch over back to the hybrid rules to show the map. It is the bottom one. It's called, King's Row. So, as Chloe already explained, Case is going to be pushing through a choke point to capture a point. And then Case will then push the payload. And I will quickly cover some of that while I have some time, and once we get into the game. It looks like Case will be going on the attack first. So, yeah. It's pretty exciting. Do you think there's any prediction for comps here, Chloe?
Gonna be Brawl from Case. For sure.
Yeah, that's quite likely. I wouldn't be surprised.
Most likely a double shield on defense. Or a counter Brawl.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're actually gonna run Brawl on defense, because Brawl just reigns supreme on King's Row. It's just, there's so many tight corners and stuff, it's just so useful. Yeah, it looks like we'll soon be heading in to the game. Okay. And while we are also waiting, once again, I'll just play some of this highlight video really quick, just so y'all watch. And never mind, because it seems like whenever I try and do that, we always go into the game. It's like, I really should do that just so we get into the games faster. But oh well. Case will now be leading the offense, so let's really quick cover this. So Case will be coming out of this cathedral, right? Is that kind of what this is? Good.
Yeah.
Cathedral. Okay. And then they'll be pushing through here. Now, Case has a few options. If they go super mobile comp like dive, they can go left and either go up here and jump, or they can go down here and jump, like just to over here, to what maybe is the back line of Horlick. they can head the main way and just walk out and then walk into the choke point, where with Brawl, it's more likely that Horlick will just be set up like right here. So they'll be holding like this choke point right here, while also keeping an eye on the other area, which I want to talk about, is right here. The small doorway, which Case can enter through over here. They walk up those stairs, go into this room, and they walk over here and they go to the right. So there are 3 options, but it looks like with Case's composition, they're going to be walking to the main way. And we'll be watching as they do it. Case already getting some poke damage in with Aerial AJ compared to its Loggy. Okay. Okay, the pick on the Ryan already comes out. Case now making their advance here. Okay. Two of Case's members get immediately taken out by the Doomfist. Okay, Leo Fox now pushing forward with Maze pressure. Able to keep people away. Okay, wall comes out, preventing Horlick from pushing. Horlick trying to destroy the wall, but it looks like Case is going to be able to capture the point. Okay, Crazy Crafter now pushing forward. Also pushing up with free Wi-Fi. They're now getting ready. They don't really have it. They don't have Shatter or anything, but they are just kind of playing around the corner, getting some good damage in. Also getting free Wi-Fi, some of that beam charge. Okay, Case taking some damage here, not too much. Oh, Shatter isn't able to be blocked. Crazy Crafter shield gets broken, and Crazy Crafter goes down. The window comes out. So does the Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike coming down on members of Case, but they're able to pick off Vitamin Dust. Out comes Case's Shatter, hitting most of Horlick, and it looks like Case is able to pick them all off. An amazing play from Case. Fantastic counter. And yeah, Chloe, anything you want to talk about there? Because that was like some interesting plays there.
I mean, the Shatter definitely was just. They didn't counter each other, but they were one right after the other. But Case definitely did redeem themselves, as they do have 4 ults right now, whereas Horlick only has 1.
Yeah. Okay, Monk 33 tries to push up and he gets punished for it. Monk 33 was not playing with his team there, so he did get kind of. Oh, there goes It's Loggy. Okay, the Grav and the Blizzard coming out. Lots of damage going into Horlick, and it looks like Case is able to push forward now. The quadruple coming out for Case, and it looks like Case is now just going to be able to hold forward here. Aerial AJ getting a lot of free poke damage in. Almost gets taken out by that soldier. That was a little close. Okay, Aerial AJ now getting ready to maybe do an ult here. It's Loggy gets taken out. Reaper in the back line. Okay. Case now pushing forward. That's another Shatter from Case. Aerial AJ going in. Leo Fox also going in. Getting picks. It's Loggy using the visor, but it isn't going to be enough, and Case is able to capture the first point. Fantastic first round. Chloe, how do you feel about that? That was pretty strong offense.
Definitely was very strong.
Yeah, I feel like Case just. Yeah, they have very strong offense. But yeah. Case is now going to have to be defending against Horlick. Horlick will now be probably running their signature Winston Hog comp. For some reason, I just have a feeling. Because I feel like the Ryan just wasn't really working for them last round, so I feel like they're gonna. Yep, I knew it. They're gonna make that switch. Case now getting ready, making their way to the point, and so I want to really cover how strong, how strong Horlick's composition may actually be on this map. Because, as I said earlier, people can go left. Heck, you don't even have to, like, walk all the way on into, like, this left hallway to come over here. They could just walk left and then just jump over. Because they have most of the mobility. to just get around that choke point. And then we also have It's Loggy being pocketed by the Mercy, playing Widow on high ground, which immediately has an angle into the Case backline. And immediately gets picked on Aerial AJ, who gets rezzed. Looks like Aerial AJ is backing away, doesn't really want to challenge the Widow. Okay, getting some damage on the Leo Fox. Hasn't quite hit the headshot here yet, but might do it here. Oh, gets the body shot. Misses. And let's quickly switch over to Crazy Crafter's spot. Okay, Leo Fox does get taken out, though. Okay, the hook comes out from Horlick, and it misses. Okay, Case now pushing forward. Trying to make their way back to that point. Out comes the Shatter. It is huge. 5 people. Okay, Crazy Crafter making a huge counter push here. But he took a lot of damage in the process. This is the time to charge. Case making their way forward, getting lots of damage in. Crazy Crafter almost gets taken out, but not quite. The healing is back for Case. The supports are here, keeping Case alive. Ults are now coming out from Horlick, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Case now getting picked off. It looks like Case is going to get taken out here, it seems. Yeah, it looks like Case does get taken out here, but they held the point for quite a while. They made quite a big counter push and held off Horlick for a bit. What do you think, Chloe?
Well, they may have just given up that point, but I definitely think they're going to hold it pretty well on the payload path.
Yeah. Because, like, up here... That's not what I wanted to spectate. Like, over here, for those viewing, this is, like, a big choke point. Normally, like, the major choke point is over here, but now Horlick is going to have to push through right here, where they're flanked on several sides, and there's also high ground. So now, Case is going to be making a push. Bob now in the Horlick backline, getting a lot of free damage in. Case now pushing in, gets 2. Crazy Crafter gets 2. Case now pushing forward, Crazy Crafter gets 3rd. Free Wi-Fi also able to get the Hog. Okay, Enderman able to be revived. And it looks like Case is now going to be holding this choke point, so you made the right prediction, Chloe. Oh, big fire strike with the window. That's 200 damage, which instantly kills Fishy. Out comes the Shatter coming out, getting 1. Looks like there could have been maybe a pick on the Mercy there, but that's all right. Oh, there goes Crazy Crafter. Case now gonna get kind of counter-turned on here. Looks like they're gonna have to back away. Any survivors? It looks like Case is gonna get taken out. Aerial AJ just trying to get some poke damage in. Try and recharge Bob. Looks like Case is not going to make a push here to try and contest. Okay, Horlick now pushing forward, getting a little bit aggressive here. They know they have the advantage. They know they have 6 ultimates. They're going to start pushing here. Barrage may be coming out pretty soon here. I do definitely see that. Okay. Case now getting some damage in, but they're also getting dived on. Out comes the Visor. The first of the... Okay, out comes the Valkyrie. That's 2 ults from Horlick. How many more are we going to get? We don't quite know. Okay, Bob comes out from Case, holding the line. Out comes the Primal Rage from Horlick. Okay, EMP comes out from Case, so does Grav. It's going to be big. It's hitting 4. And out they all go. Big plays from Case. Sorry. I might have gotten a little loud there. My sincere apologies. But, yeah. Looks like Horlick is, just got taken out there. They used 3 ults, but Case had to use what, like 4?
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, because they use grab. Oh, out comes the Shatter. That's a 5th ult from Case. And gets 3 for it. Actually, pretty worth. Able to hold off. Oh, that's a 4th. So it looks like Case is going to be able to hold off Horlick for just a bit longer. They're going to be able to, you know, burn up some of that time bank. So far, this has been a pretty decent defense from Case. They've been holding this 1 point pretty well. Okay, looks like Horlick is restocking up on their also. They have 3 ultimates. Okay, out comes the Coalescence. That's the first. Out comes the Barrage. That's the second. Gets hacked though. Doesn't even get to complete it. Okay, Case needs Case. Okay, out comes the Bob from Case, doing some damage. Aerial AJ getting bullied by the Winston in the back. Okay, Winston gets taken out though. Case without their Ryan starting to push forward. Give up Boot gets taken out, but in exchange they get the Roadhog. Okay, Leopold need to finish. There we go. Gets the Moira, and Aerial AJ picks off the Mercy. Looks like Case is going to be able to hold this point. Very nice performance from Case thus far. Case now getting ready. Looks like they're going to be holding this point. They really only have EMP and Valkyrie to work with here. Okay, Monk goes into the, I don't want to call it the well, the hole in the ground. But Horlick now at 4 ults. This is starting to look a little concerning here for Case, but the Case is also rolling up on 2 more of their ultimates. They're going to have 5 here. So it looks like Case is looking like they're going to be quite formidable to fight here. They have lots of ults that are very strong in very tight and enclosed spaces. Okay, Aerial AJ getting dived by the Monkey again. Okay, out comes the grab, pushing in. Whole Hog comes out from Horlick, pushing them back. EMP comes out a little bit far away, but that's alright. Still gets some valuable hacks off. Okay, Visor comes out and gets shut down. The Res comes out from Horlick. Case getting picked apart a bit here. Case now getting ready to make their push again. That's big shatter. Crazecrafter gets taken out, but that's alright. Case gonna start pushing more here. Another member of Case gets taken out, but it looks like they're still gonna deal damage here. Crazecrafter now back in the fight. Aerial AJ getting dived down by the Monkey still. Someone needs to really deal with this Winston in the backline. He's just dealing free damage to their sniper. Aerial AJ gets the pick on the Monkey. Dynamite comes out, getting damage. It looks like Bob could also come out here, but it looks like this is going to be end, and Case wins the round. Sorry, the map, sorry. Fantastic performance from both teams. Both played very well. Yeah. So, Chloe, what do you have to say about that? Sorry, I didn't really give you much of a chance to speak there, but...
Well, that was definitely close. Both played really well.
Yeah.
Really good play of the game by M there, too.
Yeah. Great play of the game. Truly astounding. And that is the first, well, that's the second map. And we will now be moving on to Escort. Chloe, would you like to explain that to us?
Yeah, just a second. So during Escort, attackers are going to attempt to move a payload to different points throughout the map. So essentially the same as the second half of the last round. Defenders are going to try to stop them from moving the payload, and then players will swap to both attack and defend. So it's just, again, the team that's escorting the payload has to have up to 3 people on that payload or around it to move it at maximum speed. And then the maps that they could be playing are Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, and Walsh Point, Gibraltar.
Alright. Let me really quick check. I don't think there's been any changes to comp now, has there? I think they're going to be considering it here, though.
Not yet,
they've
but
done it just yet.
most likely will be.
Yeah. I'm not going to do the player cards yet if they haven't been switched in, so. But yeah. So, Okay, so let's really quick cover some of the highlights of that match. There was. Let's really quick cover. Let's say, one like the final fight for the point. Case defense. Do you remember where Luke hits Shatter and then Horlick counter turns on him?
I wasn't spectating Luke actually very much. I was more so watching M after that first
Oh
pick.
yeah, true. Okay, well, for the major part that happened for me in that fight was I found it interesting to see how even though it was mainly just Luke kind of holding there, he also did have I think it was either Ariel or Luke with him. I know he had some DPS with him, and they were holding it. And Luke hits like this big shatter, and one of the supports gets back to I think it was Robin on the Mercy who gets back to help, and like they did like Luke and the DPS did like a whole bunch of damage, but they still just got like counter turned. It was interesting because Luke hit like this big shatter, and then it's just he got turned, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know. It was just I don't know why, but it was kind of interesting for me to see. But I guess how do I say this? I guess the lightest way to put it is like I know they never have been, but like alts are kind of well, that was kind of like another moment for me to see like alts aren't like this like this ultimate thing that just instantly turn a fight. Always, they do sometimes, but not all the time. But I went a little bit too much into the rant there, but I will really quick do a player card because we got a new player in. Sorry. Okay, so we have Jay coming in for Wi-Fi for Cold. Oh, Cold, aka Jay, going in for Riley, aka Wi-Fi. And yeah, gonna be playing off tank this game, I believe, and it looks like we'll be playing on Gibraltar. So let me really quick head back to that the rules, just try and see if I can show you. So Gibraltar is the one on the bottom right. This, how do I describe this? So Gibraltar is really strong with dive and disruption and a little bit of brawl, because like the sheer amount of like high ground on this map is like nuts. Like there's just so many places that the attackers can get to, but on defense, double shield is really strong because well, just being able to stay up on high ground and get a lot of poke damage in is really important. But I'm sure there's other ways you can play defense. It's just, you know, double shield is usually the most common. What do you think, Chloe? What do you personally prefer on Gibraltar?
Probably just like double shield for defense, and then definitely dive to attack.
Yeah, those are pretty common choices. So yeah, I'm not surprised. They are pretty good in those spots. I mean, I have seen Case pull some weird stuff like disruption on defense, but that's just Case things. I don't know how or why they did it, but they did.
Well, wasn't that the last game last week, so didn't really bother them too much if they did or didn't.
I think it actually like worked though. It's like
it did work. It worked really well.
I know. That's like the weirdest part is that it was working. that was just like the most confusing part for me because like I know that disruption can technically be used on defense, but usually just half of those characters just feel like they aren't really built for like defense, and then it worked, and I was just like recontemplating because I was like, oh, why are these characters working on defense? But oh well. We shall now be heading into the match momentarily, though. We have gotten the ready message, and we should be beginning soon. Sorry. So, also, before we go in, I will say that I kind of want to see the double shield come out from Case here. But I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, okay, we're going in. Sorry. Okay, we're going. Where's there. Okay. So, let me really cover this. So, go down here. We can go through the door, right? Yeah. And we can also just go through this, and then yeah. So, Horlick or whoever's on defense. I'm not sure if it's Horlick or if it's Case, but they'll be attacking here. Like, not attacking. They'll be spawning here, and then they'll be moving over here. Whoever's on defense. Okay, so it looks like Case is defending.
Yeah, Case is defending first.
Yeah, so they'll be holding this this high ground, most likely like right here. Maybe with someone on this. Oh, they're running pulled pork. Hopefully, and yeah, so maybe someone on this high ground. While, as you can see, attackers spawn here. They can actually see. Okay, I can't go through that wall. Hold on. Let me just. Okay, so attackers will spawn in here, and they can actually see outside through here. So if Case reveals themselves early, the attackers can see what they are running. So Case has to be a little careful, but they should be okay. And we will now be watching as Case set up on the high ground. It's going to hold off Horlick. Okay, it looks like some of Horlick is now going to be starting to aggress onto Case. Case taking some countermeasures. Aerial AJ getting a nice pick on Vitamin Dust. Okay. Vitamin Dust does get revived, but that's fine. Oh, Aerial AJ does get taken out by the Hog. Wait, Diva Hog. What are these comps from Horlick? Why are they doing things? Okay. So anyways, Case now together. They're looks like okay. Both Hogs and other hooks are just short of each other. And then yeah. Cold still holding this high ground up on his own here. Okay, it looks like he could get picked off here if he isn't careful. Okay, gets a pick on the other Roadhog, which is actually kind of big here. Okay, Case still holding their ground. They did give up a bit of space, but that's fine. They were able to repel Horlick overall. Case now making their way forward, getting some damage in. Spacecrafter and Cold are together able to pick off Ana, aka Jojo Mac. And Horlick is now looking like they're gonna get ready for their next push. Chloe, you see anything happening here, especially with these all these ults ready?
Well, Case does have Bongo and Hog's ult, so they could do that. They also do have Hyman and Window, which Hog Window could work. They do have Bob too.
Yeah, Whole Hog was just used by Case. It did get cancelled though, which is a little unfortunate. Ooh, Cold's just barely alive. It looks like Case still has 5 ults, and Horlick is at also 5 ults. They'll probably be using some here in this next fight. They don't want to hold on to them for too long. And it looks like Cold landing a hook on the other Hog. Okay, out comes the Bongo to help contradict the incoming Horlick players. I'm stuttering with my English here. And yeah, Horlick is now looks like they're gonna start going for some flanks here. Cold's kind of messing up his hook here, but that's alright. Ults are coming out from both sides. Cold mixes it up and messes up another hook. That's fine. Case now holding this side area where Horlick is now located. Rolling. He is. I mean, well, Cold is rolling up on Whole Hog. Face Crafter able to get a nice pick on the big diva. Chloe, anything that you see happening here? Any big thing?
They still have 4 alts now, so they definitely will probably use those soon. Probably like window, maybe window hog.
I think we may actually see like a window Deadeye.
Yeah, that could work too. Horlick does have 3, which is the bomb, hog, Valkyrie, and they have nano.
Okay, so Cold just gets caught out on his own and he gets taken out. Horlick now engaging with Case. No, okay, so the Deadeye did come out from Case. Okay, 3 members of Case get taken out. Okay, Cold using Whole Hog to push several members of Horlick away from the point. Okay. Case taking some damage here on point, but still holding. Okay, Vitamin Dust does get taken out by Cold. And the man still holding onto that cart, fighting for dear life. Okay, other Hog gets hooked to use his breather, so now he's kind of on his own here on point, gets taken out. Case still kind of holding here. Moira on the point, Lucio now also on the point. Cold messes up another hook, that's fine. Still damage going into that Lucio. Lucio now gets taken out. Case probably getting ready. Probably believing that this Reaper's gonna death loss him, but he's not. And Case is able to hold the Case is able to defend on this first round.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Good performance from Case thus far. We shall now be seeing their attack. As everyone saw, Horlick was able to make it to this point right here. So Case is now going to have to push all the way to here, and if they do, then they win. And yeah. So Chloe, anything you see happening here, or just anything in general you want to talk about?
I think Horlick did hold on to some ults for a long time. Bomb didn't come out to the end, and I was spectating the diva and watching to see when Bomb would come out. But now just looking at the comps that come out now, Horlick is going to be running a double shield composition, and we do get dive from Case.
Yep, looks like Horlick is running a Bastion though, which sorry, but I just can't. I don't know how to feel. They're running a double shield with Bastion, and that's just gross. I'm sorry. But it looks like Case not being able to see where Horlick is, just getting ready to make this push here. They're probably going to do a nice jump here, and then they're going to realize that there's Bastion, and then they're going to realize there's an issue. Okay, Aerial AJ trying to get some damage in. Takes a lot more in exchange, though. Okay, Case now making their push forward. Case still trying to figure out a way to try and make their way through this wall of a defense. Pitchcraft gets taken out. Case still not really having much to do here. Okay, Pitchcrafter does get revived. The cart actually was getting secretly pushed by Case the whole time. Fighting the Horlick up top was just a distraction. Oh, Aerial AJ gets taken out. Case was able to push the payload pretty far, but they weren't able to get it just quite to the end. But it looks like they could get it if they do win this next fight. So it looks like Case now getting ready to make their push here. Okay, Case now pushing forward. Bastion gets taken out. Monk gets taken out. Death Blossom comes out from Horlick, but it's just not going to be enough here. Case getting back on the Bastion, who just got revived. The window comes out from Horlick. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Georgia Mac gets taken out. Case now having to run back for the payload. Case gonna have to still hold the frontward force. Okay, Case getting some nice damage in. Case now just holding this area. The Bastion getting knocked away. Not able to hold a single position. And it's Logi gets taken out along with Lucio. Both the tanks from Horlick look like they're gonna get taken out here. The Bastion comes in, ulting, gets hacked, gets taken out. It looks like Case, still one more member of Horlick left in the point. The bomb comes out from Case, and it looks like that's going to be map 3. Chloe, anything you want to talk about there? Sorry, I went a little much there. But.
It was just good gameplay from both teams. I definitely liked the dive comp from Case though.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a really good decision to switch to the dive. Just a good place from both teams, and I'm very happy we got to saw that. Got to see it. Sorry, not saw. Okay. Well, I am now going to play the highlight video. Alright, I'm going to let you guys watch this thing now. Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
And we are back. Okay, here, really quick. Can you just explain type
I'll
assault
do
really
it.
quick?
So during assault, attackers are going to capture various points throughout the map. Defenders are going to try to stop those attackers from capturing the points. There are going to be 2 points on the maps. It's going to be like the first part of Hybrid. And the maps that can be played are Hanamura, Temple of Anubis, and Volskaya Industries. It looks like we are going to be playing Hanamura. The other 2 maps are Lunar Horizon Colony and Paris, but those are banned due to multiple issues with the maps.
Very nice. And now that we are in game, looks like Case is going to be defending here. So I want to really quick, once again, cover like some quick choke points on the map. So here's where the attackers spawn. You know, they come into the nice big arcade. Pretty nice, pretty cool. And then they now walk out, and they have 3 choices. They can go left, and then they can push into the main choke point, or just, you know, go over like to like this top window. And they can just make their way to wherever they want, either to the left, this left, or just go straight. Or they can go left and just do the same thing where they go into this choke point except they turn right. Or finally, they can go over here, take the stairs, go up, and then just go over. It looks like Case is going to be holding an offensive angle here. They're running a double shield comp of some sort. Okay, well it looks like it's Locky is running the Widow. And Case now just holding onto this choke point for now. No real combat has begun, just some poking for now. Okay, Cold gets hooked, but looks like he might survive. Yeah, he'll survive. Oh, and Vitamin Dust gets immediately taken out, but in exchange, Beepafu also gets taken out. Okay, Leo Fox getting a nice pick on Itzlagi. Ariel AJ getting dived by the monkey here. Might need a little bit of help. Gets taken out. Crazy Crafters on the Ryan, pushing forward. Doing a lot of damage along with Leo Fox. Okay, damage coming out. Looks like Case is going to be able to hold this short point pretty well so far. Case is also coming up to a lot of their ultimates pretty soon here. Case just needs to wait out, get the bubble. Looks like Luke and Crazy Crafter could actually go for a really big shatter right here. And there it is! Shatter comes out, getting 4, almost 5. Able to get a nice pick on Vitamin Dust. Big play from Luke, able to keep Horlick back for a bit. Okay, Crazy Crafter able to just tank that punch. Okay, looks like Beepafu now gonna get attacked here. Okay, Case pulling off a Flux. They've now taken out 2 members of Horlick. And it looks like Case now gonna be backing up here. The wall comes out to try and block that whole hog. And now Case just once again still holding this choke point. Horlick only has a minute and a half left to try and make it through this choke point. Hook comes out from Horlick, does not quite get a target. Okay, Case just being walked onto. Okay, Crazy Crafter gets 3 just by holding a button. Okay, Crazy Crafter going in onto this Doomfist, trying to not let him get away. Case still just getting walked at, but looks like Case doing a lot of countermeasures here to try and prevent Horlick from finishing the job here. Doomfist now on the point, trying to take out members of Case, but I don't think he'll be able to do it here. Okay, Case still holding on. Only like 3 members of Case still on the point. Okay, Beepafu gets taken out. There goes Cold. And it looks like Horlick with just 20 seconds left are going to be able to capture the point. Case not. I don't think Case will be able to make it. Oh, looks like someone from Case is actually contesting the point.
Bob's contesting.
Oh, Bob, the carry. No, Bob. Ryan was willing to, dude. Monk 33 was willing to sacrifice his life to charge that Bob off the map. It's upsetting. It looks like Horlick now getting ready to make their push. Now that they know Case does not have Bob. Okay, this is actually a possibility for a big flux, and out it comes. Gets 4? Yeah, 4. Okay, Cold able to get 2. Case now pushing forward. Getting a lot of damage in onto Horlick. Renok gets taken out. Case gets the revive onto Crazy Crafter, and it looks like Case made a very good play there. pretty soon here, Horlick will only have 2 minutes left to make this push, which is not a whole lot of time, but still more than enough to make a push or two. Okay, Case getting ready, taking some damage from Horlick, but also returning the favor. Okay, Horlick kind of getting pressured into this little building here. But looks like Horlick, ooh, now missing one of their supports. Oh, and one of their DPS. Looks like Horlick is not going to be able to really make an effective push here. Yep, looks like Horlick is now going to be backing off. Case now with 4 ults, almost 5. Looks like they're going to be getting ready here. Looks like Horlick is also rolling up on their 5th ult pretty soon here. And yeah. Let me quickly switch to Aerial AJ's perspective. Aerial AJ tanking a bomb from the Junkrat. Out comes the Shatter from Case. Okay, Tire comes out from Horlick. Okay, Tire gets taken out. Horlick is getting a lot of damage done to them. Really big plays. Huge plays by Aerial AJ, getting lots of AoE damage onto the team. Very nice play from Case. Able to make that turn.
Almost ready.
Now, only with 30 seconds left in the bank, Horlick is going to have to start pushing for a push here. It might be a little rough around the edges, but they still have to just try. Okay, Doomfist tries to go for a flank. Aerial AJ finds out and does a lot of damage to him. Monkey now on the flank. And it looks like Horlick is now going to start engaging here. Aerial AJ going to have some focus put on her. Okay, Case now just getting ready, and it's not a C9, but I mean Horlick just wasn't able to get to the point, and that is the first round. Case will now be on the offense. Okay, Case now getting ready. They're gonna probably be picking Brawl again. If I didn't know any better, I would say that they would pick Sim TP here, but it feels like it's just too cheese. I feel like they just won't do it. What do you think, Chloe?
I mean, I don't think they're gonna pick Sim TP at all.
Yeah, but I feel like they should. I know they won't, but they should. If not for the style... Oh, they are. Oh, they are. Oh. I am very excited to see how this plays out. I think I actually want to spectate M the Man for this. Because the sheer amount of healing that M the Man will be pumping out during a fight will be exponential. Yeah, so Chloe, do you see anything about either of these comps that looks exceedingly interesting to you?
Well, if Case is actually gonna go Ryan Hog, that's not a very typical comp that you'd see, but I think it'll work out very well for them.
Yeah. And I'm also kind of seeing that Horlick has a Orisa and a Zarya.
Yeah, Orisa Zarya.
Gotta love that composition, am I right? Okay, out comes the TP. Case now getting on the point. Looks like only Ana is there to defend. Okay, Case now getting ready, taking a lot of damage here. Okay, 3 members of Horlick now gone and out of the fight. Case making a really strong advance here. Horlick just not able to defend. A lot of pressure from Case, and it looks like Case is going to be able to get the first point. Got a speed talk. Looks like Horlick is going to get very quickly pushed off the point, and Case will now be able to have lots of time just to be able to push. Case only has to capture 1 tick of the point. Okay, Case making their push here. Okay, Aerial AJ gets taken out, but in exchange, the Doom and... Oh, looks like two people on each team have been taken out. Okay, Case getting some damage on point, but the Immortality Field comes out for Horlick. Okay, Shatter has now been, how was it? Case now has Shatter. It looks like Case now gonna have to pull back.
Much better.
And it looks like Case will be able to make it out. Some members of Case will be able to make it out. And it looks like Case now also has 4 ultimates, nearing 6 actually. They could just ult spam and then just get that first tick, but I feel like that's a little bit too chaotic for them. Okay, Case now pushing forward. Okay. Huge ultimates coming out on both sides. Okay. Case dealing a lot of damage, getting onto that point. Solo shattering the Baptiste. Now Case getting that first tick, and that will be it. Fantastic game from both teams. Stunning performance. Case just with like that really strong offense. But yeah, an amazing play from both teams, and yeah, I'll let you guys watch this play again.
Double, triple.
I feel like that was such an amazing play because Horlick was really starting to make like a push there, and then Aerial AJ was just able to, like to turn it on its head and then just counter push, just completely just counter all of Horlick, and that was just amazing. How do you feel about that, Claire? Just like overall, just like all these games together.
Definitely close, big plays from both teams. Definitely a really fair matchup.
Yeah. I feel like today's game could have really gone either way. But, yeah, Case was just able to come out on top. Yeah. So, very good performance from Case there, and I'm going to do a quick be right back. Alright, okay, hello everyone. We will not be having interviews today. I am very sorry, but I thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great night. Also, yeah, JV also does have a game tomorrow, so please pop in for that also. Would appreciate that. And as I was saying, I hope you all have a good night.